make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Some room. It's Hawkins.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble.
Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now it's 2nd down here.
To throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the 2nd down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Run down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. The freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. This will be fair caught back at the 10-yard line. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to a stop with the offense pinned back.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Short throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Getting set up. Here's second down.
Back's got it again. The weight's loose at the 45. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. Man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
6th play of the drive coming up. They're going to run it. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, scooped up in the defense. Past the 50, the 40, and the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
But this linebacker showing you he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time the ball is on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Zone. It's Jean-Pierre. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Important second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Touchdown, Georgia. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on this screen play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Keeping it on the ground here. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Over the middle, it's Jean-Pierre. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And we're going to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jean-Pierre. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out. He can take advantage of it.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He's running out of time here. It's complete. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught on the outside, it's Thomas. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
To avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights off a defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
The Sooners will have to take it away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And it's incomplete, just 10 seconds remaining now.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's back to throw again on second down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He fires downfield. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Jean-Pierre. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Sooners offense is back on the field. Ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Makes the catch. It's Jean-Pierre. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Will now quickly spend a timeout. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Running back grabs it on a screen. In the clear of the 25. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
It's a fumble. Azabrola keeps the football and picks up the first down.
Well, the ball's on the ground, and somehow the...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Sooners moving quickly down the field here. Off the play fake on first down. Good throw complete to the tight end. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Cut quickly. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. We'll hand it off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The comeback is on. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Zone. It's Hill. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And off in a single back formation. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He has first down yardage at the 46. Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Going to run it. It's Hawkins.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Back picked up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now they're running on the toss. Has the first down and more. He muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. The Sooners look to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Out of the gun now on third down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it picks up a fourth down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it. That is enough for a first down.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
You feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Grinding away on the ground. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with